Hi, it's Mariana McCoy, and you're watching Entrepreneur You on TooMuchTV. Welcome to our show, and glad that you could join us. Entrepreneur You highlights students that are in business and helps provide information concerning HBCUs and resources in marketing, finance, operations, and human resources. This week on Entrepreneur You, we will be talking about the history of Shaw University and their homecoming, and Elijah Tony will discuss harvest of the first fruit and opportunity zones. Then we'll recap a few highlights with Curvin Cole's week on the campus of Shaw U. But before we jump right in, we'll take a quick commercial break.
My name is Sean Oliver. We're with KMT Heating and Air Conditioning, and we're doing duct cleaning and sanitizing. The roto brush, there's several machines on the market that you could use for duct cleaning. We chose the roto brush. It's an industry-leading machine in the industry, and it does a great job. And so this is one that we're using currently. This is the brush. As you can see it's on the spindle. We have the tube, and so it's a tube within the tube. We'll show you the operations. This thing swings, it goes through, and it does its job. And then once we're finished, we on the back side, we crank the system back up, and we move to sanitizing.
But all of this is now clean, it's now breathable, and after our sanitizing, then we will not have any more harmful buildup material inside of the duct run.
Correct. 919.
I see you too.
Choosing a system that's too large for your space results in wasted money up front and an
Mariana
inefficient
McCoy,
system.
and you're watching
Honey,
Entrepreneur You on Too
come
Much
here and feel
TV.
this air.
So this week is Shaw University's homecoming, but more specifically, today is Shaw
know, and I
University's
have the air
Founders Day
conditioner turned down to
Convocation,
68
which is
degrees.
simply a formal academic
the problem gets
procession
real,
honoring
then
the
so should the
university's
solution.
founding.
That's why
In honor of
select Unanimous
Convocation,
heating
we
and
will
cooling
play a
products
brief
come with a
video
lifetime
discussing
unit
the
replacement
history
when
of
new
our
warranty.
beloved
If you notice a
HBCU.
change in how your air conditioner
Now, as we all know, there are 107 beautiful historically black institutions all over the United States of America. But one thing that a lot of people don't know is that the first HBCU was Shaw University, my HBCU. Shaw University was established December 1st, 1865 by Henry Martin Tupper, and through its legacy birthed several beautiful institutions such as Elizabeth City State University, North Carolina Central University, North Carolina Central University, and Fayetteville State University. Even North Carolina A&T was housed at Shaw University through its first year of operations. Shaw University continues its legacy by educating and creating opportunities for its students to go out and be groundbreakers and game changers just like the ancestors before them. So, in the comments, please tell me about your HBCU's legacy and how are they keeping that legacy alive today. This has been your HBCU topic of the day with Mariana McCoy. Make sure you come back next time. So, as stated in the video, Shaw University's legacy is seen through its students and the accomplishments that they accomplish. So, Curvin and Elijah, what does it mean to you to be a Shaw Bear?
It means everything for me to be a Shaw Bear. The opportunities I get downtown, just being in Raleigh downtown, the opportunities I get, I feel safe. You know what I'm saying? Being around Shaw, I feel free to express myself. It's like it fulfills me. I like how it fits me. So that's what I feel.
I definitely feel that. Elijah, what about you?
It means history, leadership, service, but most of all, the Shaw U pride. Many don't know, but Shaw is the birth of many well-known HBCUs throughout the state: North Carolina A&T, North Carolina Central, So why not be a part of them other HBCUs and its rich history with civil rights? So what about you? How does it feel to be a Shaw Bear?
For me, Shaw University has that family-orientated feel, and just to be at the heart of downtown, it just really means a lot to me. Coming from a small school, I really feel like I am embraced at Shaw University, and I feel like I am getting a quality education while still being surrounded by quality people at the same time. So, since it is our HBCU's homecoming week, we would like to give a special shout out to the alumni, faculty, staff, and students at Shaw University. The Bears have really been lit this week with the Winter Wonderland coronation, gospel concert, Shaw U talent show, comedy show, Greek yard show, and this Saturday, October 23rd, make sure you tune in to the homecoming game where Shaw University takes on Johnson C. Smith. So again, happy homecoming, Shaw Bears. From us at Entrepreneur U, we wish you an amazing and safe rest of your homecoming week. My name is Mariana McCoy, and you're watching Entrepreneur U on TooMuchTV. Remember to like us on Facebook, YouTube, and LinkedIn. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and when we come back, we'll have Elijah Tony discuss harvest of the first fruit, opportunity zones, and we'll also hear from Dr. Alanubia on his new projects. Thank you.
Would you like to increase your performance in distribution and sales and marketing, in research, development, and manufacturing, and in business functions such as finance, human resources, procurement, and supply chain while leveraging technology? Or maybe you and your business need financial services. We can analyze your financials, grow your business through alliances, co-ops, mergers, or acquisitions, and we can plan your exit strategies by selling, liquidating, or implementing options such as worker cooperatives. Or maybe you just have insurance needs, life, health, disability, property and casualty, bond services, risk management services, and annuities. Network Commerce Association. Transform vision to equity.
I'm Elijah Tony, and you're watching Entrepreneur U on TooMuchTV. With the fall season here and October festivities in full swing, we have Halloween and many spooky events, but the harvest of the first fruit is also a well-known celebration. The first fruits from Passover until the day of Pentecost are collectively referred to as the spring harvest. Christ is the first fruits of all who will be resurrected and who will receive glorified bodies. Not only has Christ risen from the dead, but he has already received his glorified body. Now here at Entrepreneur U, we are still on the topic of opportunity zones. And with Shaw University sitting in the heart of Opportunity Zone, here's a quick clip of Ben Carson speaking on Opportunity Zones.
And, you know, I've had an opportunity to travel around the country and see some of the places, and it's really quite spectacular. One of the places I went was a sawmill, and, you know, it was going out of business because it was in an opportunity zones. New buyers came along, they bought it, they invested, built it up, hiring, and as a result of that, builders came in and started building houses for the employees. So, you know, that's the way that it works. One thing begets the next.
Shaw University has always been the bridge to Southeast Raleigh. And when we look at what's happening in the economic booming part of the city, and then we look at what's happening at us and the rest of Southeast Raleigh, then we have to be vigilant about what's going on. Now, I need the group to understand that we need to do some learning in a hurry. That's right. Because there are, you just heard from Chris about the Churchill Fund. There are hundreds of these funds. Oh yeah, not just Churchill. I mean, PNC has one. And what happened in Charlotte, which I think would be model for us is they invited those fund leaders to come to talk to, a group. And so now you got a whole bunch of people bidding for what is going on. The second thing that we have to understand, and because I'm an educator, I'm going to be talking about education, is that not only are we in opportunity zones, but our businesses in Southeast Raleigh are in hub zones.
That's right.
And we have 1,400 students that could be employees of a hub zone that also allows those businesses to participate in federal contracting things. So there is so much economic information that we have been getting bits and pieces of.
I'm Elijah Tony, and you're watching Entrepreneur You on TooMuchTV. Today we have a special guest, Dr. Alanubia, in to talk about Buy, Fix Up, Rebuilding the Block. From my understanding, Dr. Alanubia, you are working on a new project. So my question to you is, what is the significance of this new project that you're working on?
Well, I really appreciate you, Mr. Tony.
Appreciate it.
Shaw Bear Tony.
Yes, sir.
We're working on an acquisition. We're in our 90-day due diligence period, acquiring the former Berkeley High School, currently the Aberdeen Primary School. And our goal there is to establish a trade academy, to establish a multimedia design studio, as well as the Block Shared Services Studio, where we want to help 2,000 businesses create $500,000 a year in revenue.
All right. And how does this project affect the community?
The way this project affects the community is it's going to equip the community with work-ready job skills. We're going to support entrepreneurs in the success of their business. And we're also going to engage students like yourself in industries. We have something that we call the 3 C's, community engagement, college and workforce development, and commerce engagement, where we work with industry leaders such as Cisco Systems, Red Hat, or Daikin. And then we bring those into the work environment and look at how we can make sure that that knowledge and those resources are available to our community.
All right.
So we are empowering, sir.
I see that. And if you don't mind me asking, where are you in the process of this project now?
Well, I really appreciate you asking that question. The Buy, Fix Up, Rebuild the Block is 4 components. The buy is land acquisition, which we're doing right now. We're doing the due diligence. The fix up is to go into the residential communities and take an inventory of those things in our communities that need to be repaired. And rebuild, this is a rebuild project where we go into the community and we find older properties, and our goal is to transform it from an old school to a smart campus.
Okay.
And so where we are right now is we received the W last night. We received the unanimous approval from the Aberdeen Planning Board.
Congratulations.
And thank you, sir. And usually 70% of developments fail because they can't get their idea or their value proposition past the planning board. And we were fortunate that we had a unanimous decision from the planning board to support our project going forward. So I really like to thank yourself. I'd like to thank KMT Heating and Air Conditioning, TooMuchTV, TMT Youth Community Foundation, and Network Commerce Association, Mr. Craig Gorham, Mr. Sean Oliver, Dr. Cecil McManus, Mr. Larry Price, and Dr. Celeste Turner, and a host of other people who've been really instrumental, because wisdom is found in the multitude of counselors.
Yes, sir.
And we've never put ourselves in a position to where any one person knows everything. So this has really been a collective effort, and I'd like to thank my alma mater for you guys doing a great job. Hail Shaw U, and happy homecoming to all the Shaw University family.
You heard it from the man himself, Dr. Alanubia, with Buy, Fix Up, Rebuild the Block. Teamworks make the dream work. And I'm Elijah Tony, and watching Entrepreneur You on TooMuchTV. When we come back, we will have Curvin on Student Life Campus.
Drugs,
just ongoing sickness, smells in the home, things of that nature. And a lot of times it's coming right from your heating and air conditioning system. Maintenance is very important. This is a part of the upkeeping of the system that gets ignored constantly in our industry.
So what we're currently looking at is built up for about 20 or 30 years. Due to no maintenance, order of operation of heating and air about 20 and 30 years ago, none of this had to be completely metal insulated. And that's one of our major situations that we're running into. People not being able to see it actually comes up in the box to where you can't see it. That's where the air usually rests in your system.
Call today for your indoor air quality assessment. Get your ducts cleaned today. KMT, Heating and Air Conditioning.
And take advantage of some of our financing options. We offer a 12-month same as cash financing solution, 919-274-7224.
On a day in the life, we are introducing another TMT mentee named Chandler Curry, but many on campus may know him as Boogie. Chandler is a very bright individual, and he is one of the funniest guys I met along my Shaw experience. I feel he has a great addition to TMT staff because of his outwardness and extroverted personality. So I hope you guys enjoy Chandler as he interacts with students on Shaw U campus. My name is Kervin Cole, and you're watching Entrepreneur U on TooMuchTV. Remember to like us on Facebook, YouTube, and LinkedIn. We're going to take a quick commercial break.
From your heating and air conditioning system. Maintenance is very important. This is a part of the upkeeping of the system that gets ignored constantly in our industry.
So what we're currently looking at is built up for about 20 or 30 years. Due to no maintenance, order of operation of heating and air about 20 and 30 years ago, none of this had to be completely metal insulated. And that's one of our major situations that we're running into. People not being able to see it actually comes up in the box to where you can't see it. That's where the air usually rests in your system.
Call today for your indoor air quality assessment. Get your ducts cleaned today. KMT, Heating and Air Conditioning.
And take advantage of some of our financing options. We offer a 12-month same as cash financing solution, 919-274-7224.
My name is Mariana McCoy, and you're watching Entrepreneur U on TooMuchTV. Remember to like us on Facebook, YouTube, and LinkedIn. Thank you so much for tuning in with us, and make sure you leave a comment on what you've taken away from this show today. And make sure you come back next week where we'll be sharing additional information, facts, tips, and everything you don't want to miss out on. So until next time, Entrepreneur U signing off, and happy homecoming, Shaw Bears.